Hey, my friends, Big Stu here. Just want to say big hello. Thanks for joining me once again. And as you can tell, today's box is Animal Instinct, which is a little interesting about this box. I know, but it's not Black Panther. So that's the thing that's interesting. Got some claw marks in the front. So, from what I understand, hang on. Let's get the Joker cup way over here. Get our knife out. The thing I understand about this is animal related heroes and villains. So I don't think it's going to obviously be Wolverine with the claws, because technically doesn't Wolverine just have 3 claws? So it'd just be 3 claws for Wolverine. But I think that this is supposed to be like a Black Panther thing. Is going to be in here. I'm assuming they didn't do a Black Panther box, which is the first Marvel movie for them not to do a whole box on Black Panther. Maybe it's because they didn't feel like they had enough product just to do solid Black Panther items in here. You know, they can always have a shirt and maybe throw in a pop. But they already had a pop line and already, so I don't know. And they haven't put out any mystery minifigures of the Black Panther movie to throw in. And so maybe they just feel like they didn't have a lot. With as much money as Black Panther has made, I'm assuming that Black Panther 2 comes around, they probably will have a box dedicated to Black Panther 2. So, because there has been a lot of merchandise, he is popular now, so I'm sure there will be plenty of stuff for that then. But anyways, one thing I am wearing, I'll lay this over here. I am wearing my Black Panther T-shirt again, that I got from Loot Crate. And one thing I did notice, very disappointing, is I had a small cut in my shirt. And it wasn't me. I did not damage it. Did not use a knife to open it up. The box on the outside was sliced, but it was nowhere near where the shirt was or anything. So I don't know what happened with that. So I'll have to stitch it up just a little bit, or I'll just have to wear it as a junk shirt around the house to work in whatever. But just a tiny little thing. And if you stretch it, you can see a little bit of skin down by the belly towards the bottom end of the shirt. So that was a little disappointing. And with Loot Crate. So I have discontinued Loot Crate. I know Loot Crate is having some issues. Hopefully a year from now they will still be here. But there's chances that Loot Crate might be going the way of Nerd Block. But I just got an email, Nerd Block is coming back. Whoopee. Maybe if they come back different and come back cheaper on their shipping, maybe I'll try one of their new boxes when they come back. But anyways, so I did get email that they will be coming back. They are partnering with somebody, and they did apologize for everybody, all their customers they let down. So they sent it out to all their past subscribers and everything. But I had already quit them before all the issues. And it seems like, my nose itches, sorry. Seems like Loot Crate has overextended themselves also to some extent. And they're starting to have issues. I'm hearing that, you know, since I mentioned it during the Loot Crate video. Now it's been a couple weeks since then. I've been hearing it more and more every day that they are definitely restructuring. Their boxes are going to be a little lighter. And do not order. Everybody's saying do not subscribe anything beyond a month-to-month basis, or else you can lose your money. Because if they go under, there's not going to be rebating people who paid a year up front or 6 months up front. They give you those options, and they give you a one-time charge on your credit card. You end up paying your box a little cheaper, sometimes $5 cheaper. I think the highest has been $7 cheaper, but you're paying like $200 something on your credit card up front. And definitely at this time, this is, you know, not worth it at all. I did see a box that they put out, a Star Trek box that's come out every other month. The first box seemed pretty cool. I like Star Trek, but I don't collect anything Star Trek. For those who collect Star Trek, check it out. You might be able to find a coupon code or something. They've been giving a lot of discounts, a lot of coupon codes, especially their anime boxes and things. And I think they're trying to draw people in and bring money in and try to sell their boxes. So maybe their anime is their least selling box, and so that's why they're giving some bigger discounts on that. But I've been seeing a lot of email coupons or Loot Vault's been 60% off in some cases on items and everything. So if there's some things you want from them, this is probably a good time to get it. Do not subscribe more than 1 month at a time. But anyways, if there's a theme that you like. But I have a feeling that things have been liked. Their boxes have been liked, especially the last one. So I think they're dropping at least one more item and lightening things up to try to restructure. And sometimes these cases they can't restructure. It's just a matter of time before they have to shut down and then restructure that way. So we'll see how things go. But anyways, box isn't super big. It feels heavy, but it is bigger than the Thor Ragnarok box, slightly bigger. And but we'll see what we got here. It'd be cool if I got something Rocket Raccoon because he's my favorite animal of the Marvel Universe. So we'll see. But we got stuff in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 box, so we're probably not gonna really get Rocket Raccoon. So open the box. This is what you see. We got a black t-shirt. There is some artwork here. I see Rocket Raccoon, I see Rhino, I see Black Panther, I see Squirrel Girl, and that's it. So let's see what we got. So maybe we are getting some of them. Let's try to open this way so it's not so much out of the way of the camera. Okay, let's look at the t-shirt. Okay, first off, t-shirts is not a pop style shirt. Kind of has a psychedelic colors to it. And I can't tell. It's all black. Leave this here. Okay. Oh, okay. It's a Howard the Duck shirt. It's cool. The colors are cool. I like Howard the Duck. I've read them. Don't read them consistently, but I like him when he guest stars and stuff. And this is the series that he did. His latest series where he was a private eye, and that was that art style from a few years ago. So it's not like his original version from the 70s when he was created, or late 60s and whatever. I think it was more 70s by Gruber, I guess. But anyways, so I don't have it. It's cool. The colors are interesting. So I don't mind this shirt. Again, I wish it was pop style, but I remember seeing his pop, and I thought I had it at one time. I might have, and I traded it. I just didn't think they did a good job with the pop. I think the reason was the build didn't really come out right on it. Okay. Next thing is I do have a Rocket Raccoon. It's a pen and a little notepad. It's Rocket's face. Then I have a pen with his little pop guy on the front. It's even detailed on the back. We got his tail. Get it too close here. And part of his uniform. So, pretty cool. I would definitely keep this. I'll take this to school and use it. Okay. I got a patch. Squirrel Girl, my least favorite animal hero of all time. But Squirrel Girl patch. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 items. 4, looks like 5 items in here. Okay, the pop. This is interesting. Okay, this is cool. This is the Rhino from Spider-Man. The classic Rhino suit that battles Spider-Man. So not the movie version where he was kind of in a robot type of a thing. But this is the old classic one. So this is very cool. I do like this. Because over here, over my shoulders, you can't really see very well. Up here, I have Spider-Man pops. And matter of fact, I'll see if I can put him right up here. With my Spider-Man pops. Okay, so one last thing. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. And the last thing is a new series called Wobblers. They've come out a few years ago. And it's Black Panther. Kind of funky looking style. Let me move my box down. See if I can open this up without damaging anything. I had seen these in They put out, I think, a Captain America and Iron Man for Civil War. Always open up everything at the bottom. Okay, you have a base you can stand on. The art style is not bad. Kind of has a big head, big feet a little bit. That's their style. And kind of big hands. You got the claws. It kind of looks pretty cool, actually. Kind of see the armor. He's wearing armor. I really like this. And this might be a starting point that I might collect. The Wacky Wobblers. And then you just rest on that. I like the pose. He's coming at you with his claws, running, walking towards you, running towards you. So, very cool. So, let's tell you, I'm not going to put this together now. Let's tell you what I think about this. It's different. The t-shirt's okay. I'm not totally against the shirt. I wish it was a pop style shirt, for goodness sakes. I wish Funko would get their act together and put out funk style t-shirts of their product in their t-shirts to make them unique, that you can't get these shirts anywhere else. This type of shirt, you know, I feel like I can order it through Diamond. I can get it at a comic store or something like that along the lines. Even the shirt that I'm wearing now, I mean, this wasn't exclusive, but this is type of shirt that Funko would have put out or put in one of their boxes, maybe. Um, I like the Rocket Raccoon pin. I have several Rocket Raccoons anyways. I have everything Rocket Raccoon that Funko has put out. I've not gotten, you know, any pins or any little tiny mini keychains at all. I understand the Squirrel Girl. I don't know. I mean, this is kind of sets with me. It's a little different. I really like the Rhino pop. I think that's really cool. To have a classic Spider-Man villain. And this is kind of cool. This might make me buy the Iron Man and Captain America. I think that's what they put out so far. I know that they came out and did some Rogue Ones that were in this style. I think they've done some Star Wars. And I know they did Captain America and Iron Man. And I don't know if they did anybody else besides Captain America and Iron Man. I'll set them here. Maybe you can see them if I set them here. So, but anyways, I would give this box probably out of a 10. I'd give it an 8, maybe, out of a 10. If the shirt was a pop style shirt and maybe we had another item in it, then I would give it a 9 or 9.5. But I'm going to give this just an even, a 7.5. I'll give it a 7.5. I'm not totally against it. The only thing I don't care about is the Squirrel Girl patch because she's lame. But she's not created for my demographics. I'm not the demographics for that. So that's for teeny bopper girls, young girl readers trying to get into that. So that's like an easy read, not a too serious series, anyways. And all. But I do like squirrels. I just don't like Squirrel Girl. I did have the Squirrel Girl pop that they gave us in the Women of Marvel or something. I think it was last year. Maybe it was the year before. It's been 2 years now that I've been getting the Marvel box. Hard to believe. And so Age of Ultron was the very first box they put out and had a giant Hulkbuster pop in that. So yeah, it's been 2 years now. We got coming out next month. Because this is March, coming out next month is Avengers 3. So it's been 2 years. So time goes by fast, pretty crazy. And so I've been seeing these wobblers. I will keep all this. I will keep. I will not trade any of it. So I definitely will give it 7.5. Let me tell you, so maybe you like these unique. It just seems they're like random unique things, but I guess it's animal instinct. So they just kind of gave us some different animal things related. I mean, I guess I'm glad we didn't get Wolverine. That would have been the obvious choice because we've gotten Wolverine stuff before. I don't have a cool Wolverine shirt. That'd be cool to get, as long as it's pop style. And they were putting out for a while. I always thought it would be cool for T-shirts. For a while there on their comic books, which we haven't been getting comic books lately. I'm just realizing that. That was always a staple. A comic, a pop, and a T-shirt was always in there with the patch, and of course with the pen. Then they would throw something else in there different. And so now it's either a pen or a patch. We're never getting pins and patches together anymore. And but the comic is gone, at least this time. And but they were putting out for a while their digital pop style covers that they made digitally, like the pop was in action and so forth. And they did a cool one of Wolverine leaping, attacking somebody. But I always thought when they did those digitally, those would have been so cool to be the shirt. The comic of that cover would have been cool to have been that shirt that they put out. And they would go together. But maybe down the road they might listen and do something like that. That'd be really neat. Still kind of curious at the end of this year, Funko's releasing it to somebody exclusive is going to be carrying it. I'll be subscribing it, I guess, through them and ordering it through them. Funko will still continue to make the items and package them together and doing the theme. I guess they will kind of go along with, the people who are carrying it, maybe. They will decide or kind of go along with or decide on together collaboration on what themes they'll be using, I'm assuming, because it won't just be up to Funko anymore. So not that they have a partner. And maybe Funko's doing this because they're afraid that they don't want to have issues like Loot Crate and other people. Or maybe it's just getting too complicated, the shipping out end of it and everything, and just keeping up with that manpower for all that end of it. And so if they give it to somebody else, maybe then they can cut back or they're not overextended on their people. I'm just curious why. I would like to hear about that down the road, and if anybody knows, make a comment. But I wonder why they're kind of giving up the reins of themselves doing it. So, and then that, of course, now they're no longer getting it directly from Funko. The concern is the box going to be more money? Because now we got a middleman that's exclusive selling it. And now that that's the only way you can get it through them, they know that they can raise the price to what they want. And, you know, and will we have the same amount of stuff in it or what? So it will change to some extent. I can't imagine it's going to be exact same price, exact same style of stuff, or or I guess not style. It's always going to be Funko because it's a Funko box. But the items, there's something's going to have to change. And usually when you bring in a partner, something's going to change, and they will want it tweaked or something. And usually it's not always a good thing. Usually prices always go up when you bring a middleman in there. And but anyways, so we'll see. Hopefully it won't be, and things will be a smooth transition. It'll be easy to find the boxes and get the boxes. Maybe the boxes will be less. Maybe the boxes will be more as far as production run. So maybe they'll be more collectible, maybe less collectible um, on the secondary market. So I don't know. Either way, if as long as prices stay about the same and the quality seems good, then I'll probably still keep it just because I love getting the mystery boxes. I pretty much am down to just three for now, three on a regular basis every 2 months. And unless I accidentally get something ordered or something comes across my mind, I got my eye out for the new Justice League box um, by Shutterfly and just see. I didn't like the Wonder Woman box. I got the Batman box, but this is a quarterly box, so 4 times a year. And so this is Justice League. So I'm curious. You get a jacket, a warm up jacket of Flash in the box. So usually these boxes you can still order them after they come out. So I'm gonna wait till it ships and then find out exactly what's really in the box. Because if it's giving you a jacket, a lightweight jacket, that's the big item. Maybe it'll be light on other things. So I know that every box for them is a vinyl, small vinyl statue, which I got the Batman. And I don't even know where my Batman is. I think it's still in my box actually. And but the Wonder Woman didn't look right. The head was wrong, so I didn't order that. And so I have no idea who the vinyl figure for Justice League will be. Hopefully it won't be Superman or somebody Superman because they can always do their own box with them. I'm surprised they went to Justice League. I thought that we'd get a Superman or a Flash by himself or a Green Lantern by themselves. And then at the end, we can get a Justice League where they can all be set up or something together. And then add another character in there who's not as popular in with the Justice League, and you would complete your whole run. So I'm curious to see what they have in there, especially who the statue is going to be. Um, but they do put out a Nickelodeon box, this company, and they do a great job. If I was into collecting, the cartoon stuff from Nickelodeon and stuff, I definitely will collect that box because they have some really cool, unique, one of a kind exclusive items in there that's pretty cool. But anyways, I'm not discussing another box. I didn't mean to for the last 5 minutes. Animal Instinct, I would recommend this if this is the type of stuff that you like. I think this goes for about $10 at the store, $10, $11. Very similar to the size of the price of a pop. And I think I will keep my eye out down the road for Iron Man Captain America, and just to kind of have that and style. And it's not very big. I can always add it in, squeeze it in somewhere in my room. As you notice, my room is very, very crowded, and I'm still working on Legos and things. I almost got all my Legos cleaned from my last video about Legos. And so the next box that I'm going to do, or I'm not box, next video, in March, I do have 2 boxes coming in, and they might be here for our next video next week. I'm not sure. I got one of them that's shipping out, but sometimes it takes longer, um, up to 7 to 10 days. So I might not have it in time to make the video for next week. So if not, I will do another Lego video or a movie review, and just kind of show some different things that I'm doing. But as far as boxes coming in March, we got 2 DC's Green Lantern Funko box, and we got indoor Star Wars box. So we got 2 of those coming in March, and then of course April box will be the big one, Avengers Infinity War. So I'm very excited about that. And I really don't know. I really don't know what's coming in the DC box or the indoor or the Green Lantern box or the indoor Star Wars box. And really didn't know what was coming in this box. They give you little short videos sometimes, but they don't really tell you or even showing you a picture anymore. They used to on Instagram, Facebook sometimes. Right before it was going to close, they'll debut the pop sometimes as much as a month before the box would close. They'd show you the one item, and it would only be the pop that they ever showed, and they'd show you this is the pop coming in. And lately, they've not been showing that at all. In the last month or two, so it's been more of a surprise finding out what's really coming out in the box. So, I mean, it doesn't ruin it for me to see the pop. I like to know what the pop is, but maybe they've had some negative feedback and people not been excited on some cases with the pops. So, we'll just see how it goes. But the wobbler's not bad. If we get wobblers in the future to go with other things, I wouldn't have any issues with that. I'd be happy with a wobbler, with a pop figure. It's almost like getting a double pop because they both, heads um, wobble anyways. The pop does too. But anyways, well, friends, thank you for hanging out with me. And it wasn't a very long video for me. I'm not as long-winded as usual, and everything. But anyways, that's what we have upcoming. Next box will either be the Star Wars or next video will either be the Star Wars or the Green Lantern box review, or we'll be talking about Legos again. So I'll catch you later, my friends. Big Stew out. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.